Hello everyone! Today, we take a look back at a not-so-pleasant memory, the devastating wildfire in California, where flames consumed everything in their path. A haunting scene where lush green forests were suddenly transformed into a raging sea of fire. But this is just one of the most shocking moments ever captured on camera. All of these disasters are undeniable proof of our planet's uncontrollable power. Are you ready to witness the most terrifying and awe-inspiring moments of nature? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss the most authentic footage of natural disasters. Let's dive in. In China, the underground is erupting in fury. The blazing flames reflect off the surrounding water, creating a scene that is both mystical and alarming. A stream of fiery lava erupts like hot blood flowing from the wound of the planet. It twists and surges with primal force. The seething lava spews fiery droplets, cascading down to form layers of ash and molten rock, covering the land, where humans are mere spectators before the power of nature. On one side lies the icy, frozen landscape. On the other, scorching lava flows like a river of fire, creating a haunting contrast between two extremes of nature. Massive iceberg is capsizing, a rare phenomenon that is becoming increasingly common due to global warming. The ice breaks apart, crashing into the ocean and creating powerful waves, a warning sign that the polar ecosystem is changing faster than ever before. Could this be Earth's final warning? If humanity does not take action now, we may lose the eternal ice regions within just a few decades. Could this be a normal weather phenomenon or a sign of unusual climate change? Either way, nature never fails to amaze us with its breathtaking moments. This is not snow or mud floods, but natural sea foam, which usually appears after powerful storms or large waves offshore. Broken wooden debris piles up, forming a chaotic wreckage, a clear mark of the destruction left by nature. Facing this scene, humans can only stand helplessly, witnessing the devastating power of the floodwaters. Floodwaters not only destroy the bridge, but also leave behind fear and loss. A reminder that nature can always reclaim what belongs to it. A dense cloud of dust blankets the scene, obscuring visibility, while everything around seems to tremble before nature's wrath. No one can predict where it will go or what it will sweep away in its path. A massive plume of ash rises from the mountain peak, a clear sign of a volcanic eruption. The snow-covered summit contrasts sharply with the dark gray ash, creating a majestic yet perilous scene. Floodwaters have swept across the land, turning the entire area into a vast sea of water. The devastating storm sweeps across China as nature unleashes its fury, turning the parking lot into a chaotic battlefield. A massive plume of ash rises from the mountain peak, a clear sign of a volcanic eruption. The snow-covered summit contrasts sharply with the dark gray ash, creating a majestic yet perilous scene. Floodwaters have swept across the land, turning the entire area into a vast sea of water. On the badminton court, the air was filled with energy. The sound of rackets hitting the shuttlecock and footsteps echoed across the polished floor. No one could have imagined that in just a split second, the entire scene would turn into a real nightmare. The sky turns dark and heavy, with the wind howling in fierce gusts, sweeping up leaves and branches in chaotic swirls. The air grows thick and suffocating, as if all of nature is holding its breath before the impending storm. And then it strikes. The wind roars, rain pours down in blinding sheets, engulfing everything in its path. The world descends into a whirlwind of chaos. All that remains are the aftermath, the devastation, and the loss. Perhaps this is the aftermath of a fierce storm, a raging wind beyond its limits of endurance. Built to harness the power of the wind, yet in the end, it was the wind that destroyed it. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon moves between the Earth and the sun, blocking part or all of the sunlight from reaching the Earth. This creates a spectacular effect, especially when viewed from high above, where there are no clouds to obstruct the view. No one can withstand this power. Typhoon Yagi, the wrath of nature. An avalanche is one of the most terrifying disasters in the mountains, where even the slightest vibration can trigger nature's fury. Those who survive such a catastrophe know that just a second's delay can mean the difference between life and death.
What the heck, bro? That's one of the biggest avalanches I've ever seen in real life. It's gonna pummel us.
Oh my gosh.
What? Dude, I hope nobody's down on Boot Hill.
Fear creeps in with every passing second as layers of soil and massive rocks tumble down, forming an unstoppable, deadly flow.
Scheiße. Oh, bitte.
This is a testament to the wonder and mystery of nature, where even the simplest elements like water and wind can create scenes beyond imagination. Like glowing red cracks slowly consuming the tree's bark, sparks shoot out from within, signaling an inevitable collapse. The flames are drawn upward, transforming into a blazing tornado, ready to devour anything in its path. The storm has truly made landfall. There is no safe distance, no time to escape. Only chaos remains. Terrifying landslide in China, when the ground suddenly turns into a raging wave. Devastating power. Falling rocks can reach speeds of dozens of meters per second, enough to flatten houses. A moment both awe-inspiring and terrifying. A massive chunk of ice breaks off from the glacier, crashing into the ocean with a thunderous roar. This is not just an extreme sports performance. It is a life and death battle with nature. A single mistake could bury him forever. The eerie lightning tears through the darkness, drawing ghostly streaks of light across the sea of ash. Each bolt strikes down like the wrath of a supernatural force. Escape from the blazing nightmare. Every escape route is engulfed in flames, leaving only one choice: move forward or be consumed by the fire. Lines of cars trail one after another, headlights piercing through the darkness. But right beside them, an entire hillside is engulfed in a raging sea of flames. The ferocious flames engulf the house under the unbearable heat. In an instant, the surroundings are torn apart, sucked into the chaotic vortex, where humans are utterly powerless against the fury of nature. A massive tornado spirals down from the darkened sky to the water, like a colossal hand of nature sweeping through the city. A massive tornado sweeps across the plains, devouring everything in its furious wrath. A horrifying scene unfolds as a tornado forms right behind the house. The sky turns into an eerie shade of gray. The air is thick with dust and chaos, and everything that was once familiar is now being consumed by the massive vortex. No one can be certain what will remain once it passes. The layers of soil and rock are torn apart, creating a catastrophic landslide. In just a split second, the road below vanishes into a cloud of dust and rubble. A desolate, devastated landscape. A thick, dark mudslide has swept through, dragging houses, trees, and everything in its path into a chaotic wreck. The relentless white waves crash onto the shore with unstoppable force, dragging debris and even vehicles into the chaos. A massive avalanche cascades down the mountainside, swallowing everything in its icy grip. The roaring sound of collapsing snow echoes through the valley, leaving little time for escape. Within seconds, the once serene landscape turns into a chaotic white storm, a chilling reminder of nature's unpredictable fury. Nature is both majestic and terrifying. It gives life, yet it can take everything away in an instant. What we have just witnessed are not just shocking moments, but clear evidence of nature's boundless power. Thank you all for watching this video until the end. Don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and share your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the most incredible natural moments in the future. Thank you, and see you in the next video.